go.
Hey you guys, we're here in the kitchen today like I promised, and we are making my grandmother's meatballs. So, first things first is you have to have good quality pork, preferably ground pork butt, which in this bowl we have a pound of ground pork from Yonder Way Farms. So thank you very much for that. This is a simple meatball recipe, guys. All you need to do is add in, I've got 2 eggs that I whisked up, and that's going in here with the pork. And what that's gonna do is serve as a binder to hold everything together. To that, it's my sous chef, TD, thank you.
Hello.
To that, you're going to add your breadcrumbs. Now, people should be thinking about breadcrumbs. I'm not, so today we're using Trader Joe's panko breadcrumbs. And these will be moistened with the egg mixture that we have and with the pork. So this is going straight into the bowl. And you see how easy this is? This takes no time at all.
Why don't you use beef?
Because beef makes your meatballs tough, and pork has more flavor than beef. A lot of American people who don't have Italian heritage use beef, and that's why your meatballs suck.
You're American?
I'm American, but I have Italian heritage, so I know how to make meatballs better than American heritage people.
She's talking about white people like me.
Judge, whatever. So I'm adding in garlic powder. You can measure this, whatever. Just do it to smell. I don't care. You can, maybe a teaspoon or so, however much you like. We're adding in, oh, by the way, this is Simply Organic. Simply Organic granulated garlic, my favorite. I'm also adding in Trader Joe's organic oregano. So a little bit of this goes a long way. You don't need a whole lot. Again, this is something you can kind of do by smell, if you know what a good meatball smells like. And then this is the secret ingredient. Also, this is what separates our meatballs from everybody else's, besides the fact that we don't use ground beef. We use Locatelli Romano cheese. Okay, no Parmesan.
Nope.
No Kraft powdered.
And that's kind of salty too.
Kraft. It's very
the
salty,
salt.
so we're not going to salt this. We're just going to add this in. I'm using about a cup. And I put this in my food processor, and I already ground it up. So straight away, there's my meatball mixture. Here's the other deal. You're going to use your hands.
She washed her hands.
I did. Which it doesn't even matter because it gets cooked, but whatever.
There you go.
So you're going to take your hands, you're just going to massage all this stuff in, work the panko breadcrumbs in there nicely, just like this. And you don't want to overwork it, so you need to be really, really light with this. Like,
why?
Make your hand like a claw and kind of just fold it, because if you sit there and you squish it all together, like you're making a hamburger, your meatballs are going to be too dense and they're more likely to be tough. So that's another secret that you need to practice, is just being super light with this. You can even take your hand like a spoon. And why is there a gnat in my...
I saw that.
What the hell? I don't know. COVID gnat.
It's a COVID gnat.
COVID gnat.
You can't get COVID from gnats.
God, I hope not.
No.
So, I can smell this, and I can tell you right now, I'm going to add a little bit more Romano. This is all going in, all of it. So this is your meatballs. See how easy that is? Now, here's the other deal. I'm going to make the meatballs. You can make them as big or as small as you want. You like big balls? Make big balls.
Really?
You like small balls? Make small balls.
Nice.
Medium balls, whatever size balls you desire. Make your balls.
Make your balls.
Make your balls. Okay. I like my meatballs about a palmful. So I'm gonna gather it together, and I'm just gonna lightly roll my ball and place it on a cookie sheet. Now, I'm not gonna take you through this whole process because it'll take forever and you'll be bored out of your mind. But let me just tell you, here's the deal. We're gonna talk to you in the next video about cooking these meatballs. You do not saute them in a pan in olive oil. You don't fry them.
Nope.
You do not bake them in the oven. There is a secret to having the very best meatballs that you've ever had in your entire life. The most moist, the most, I hate that word, but it's the only word you can use.
Moist.
If you want moist balls. And there's a secret, and we're gonna tell you about that in our next video. So
Is that it?
watch for 2.0. That's it.
All right, I'll turn it off now. Bye.